Howdy folks, welcome back. BSC Impulse here, bringing you some Let's Play on Tomb Raider PC version. I am sporting the FX 6300, 8GB of RAM, 1TB hard drive, 600 watt power supply by Corsair. I'm your Zelman Z3 Plus case. That was a mouthful, that is. And I'm also got the MSI R9 280X graphics card, the gaming edition overclocked version. I'm using on the gaming settings, which is the 1020 megahertz GPU with 1500 megahertz on the VRAM, and it has a 3GB VRAM, so you know it does have plenty of memory there. Yes, and I'm running on a 600 watt power supply. It minimum requires is 550, so I can run it on a 600 watt power supply. If I was to run a different one, like I would say EVE, I wouldn't be able to run it because it needs a minimum of 650. GeForce Wind Force, whatever you call it, is the one with 3 fans. That needs a 650 to 700 watt power supply because of the fans. But the MSI with the Razors, you know, it's a really good graphics card. It's absolutely fantastic, and I like it. At least it means I don't have to upgrade so quickly, because as you know, I am going to be doing a slightly different version of my upgrade. I'm going to be doing different parts first. As you knew, I was planning to do the graphics card first, but now I've changed it. I'm going towards debating either to get the extra RAM or the SSD card. I think I'm going to go and get the SSD card for the simple reason every time I play with Tango Echo Alpha on Battlefield 4, he loads up and he's in the game before even it shows up on my screen. That's how slow a hard drive is compared to a SSD drive. So I'm probably go for an SSD drive and then install it. But it's not so much install it. I need to get an adapter which I'm going to get, which you can plug into a USB port, plug into its SSD drive, and then what you could do, and it classes as if you're connected with a SATA lead and a power lead to the motherboard. What it does then, it allows you to completely copy your hard drive onto this SSD drive. Once you've done that, you turn your PC off and then install the SSD drive, but do not install the SSD drive, but then go into the BIOS, making it load from the SSD drive. Once you've done that, you then can reformat your hard drive or put a different hard drive in and keep that hard drive as your backup just in case. And I might do that because I've got a spare hard drive upstairs, and I could easily enough have it wiped because there's nothing wrong with it. It just happens to have Windows Vista on it. I could easily enough have it completely wiped and then have that as my data for all the other games which I don't want to play on, put on the SSD. Because once I get my SSD done, I'm planning to have Battlefield 4 on there, Battlefield Hardline on there until I complete it. Then Battlefield Hardline will have to go. But I don't really want to. It's a good game. It's just a shame it didn't pick up on the PC. Tomb Raider, but when I get Battlefront Star Wars, that's definitely going on that SSD drive. It's going to stay on there. I'm going to also partition my hard drive. Once I've done it, that yes, half of it is going to be for the other games I want to put on there, and the other half is going to be a data. Anything saved, like recorded files from games, videos for YouTube, all will go on that one part ready to go up. And that's what I'm setting up. So I'm probably going to go for the SSD card, then go for the RAM, and then go for the graphics card, and then give it a couple more years down the line, I'd then probably go for a new motherboard and a new CPU plus a new power supply, because I probably then might go for a second graphics card and then do it that way. There's no point changing the case because the case can handle a 2 graphics cards if you wanted to. Anyway, you just need to change the power supply and the motherboard, because my motherboard only has a one slot. I've got enough slots on my PC case. If you check out the Zelman Z3 Plus, it will show you that it'll handle a MX board. Mine, because it's got only one graphics card slot, is classed as MUXTX, I think, is it, motherboard, a mini board, whatever you call it, because it's only got the one graphics port. But it will support two if I get a different motherboard. But I probably will go for the Intel system, and if I'm doing it, I'll probably have to go for the later Intel i7, because although I will be gaming, I'll also be doing video editing, and the i7 is absolutely fantastic for video editing. I really mean that. But to be honest, the i5 is pretty good for video editing as well, according to quite a few people on YouTube. But that's what I'm planning to do. So, if you're new to my channel, welcome. Please tell me, how did you find this channel? Was it through the searching for Tomb Raider and then come across my name? Or was you brought to your attention by a friend, or somebody you watched give me a shout out, something like that? I would love to know exactly how you found my channel. It's nice to know this. It's looking at the stats, and most of the views I get are normally from America. There are quite a few in Europe, some in Russia, some in Poland, but mainly they are Americans. A few British, not a lot, quite some French, but mainly most of my views do come from the United States of America. And it'd be interesting to find out exactly, if you are watching this from the United States of America, which part of America you're from, because it doesn't show you that, it just shows you where you're from. And it would be very, very interesting to see this or hear this information. Also, as you know, I'm with Full Screen Incorporate, as you know, and my membership with them runs out in March. I'm thinking of leaving them. If I do think of leaving them, I have to give them notice on February, a 30-day notice to leave. And the reason why I want to do it, because they don't seem to help the smaller YouTubers like myself. They seem to help the big ones, the big blokes, to bring in all the thousands of views in one video, and the one that can bring money into the company. I can understand that, but at the end of the day, if you want money, you need to help promote the smaller YouTubers. Even with him having 1,000 views a video, it's just 1,000 views, you're still getting in money. But they're just promoting, they're constantly promoting their bigger YouTube channels, the ones which have, the ones that put a video up and within about 10 to 20 minutes, they've already got well over 5,000 views, because they're that well followed, and and they just promote these people all the time, and I feel like I'm getting nowhere, if you know what I mean. And there's, how can I explain it? They have a system, apparently. What it is, you can promote a video and to help their channel grow. What it doesn't do, you don't watch it, so your views do not go up. You get promoted, but your views don't go up. What happens is you suddenly get more subscribers, but no views. It automatically subscribes to the channel if you promote it. What it should do is make you watch it. If you like what you watched, you then promote it. And if you did, and if there's a good video, promote it because you enjoyed it. And if you think it's a really, really, really good video, or you think, oh, I quite like his content, then you would subscribe, or you check another video and see, he's pretty damn good, or she's pretty damn good. Then you subscribe. But they don't do that. They give you don't have to watch a video. You just press promote, and you promote it to their channel. You subscribe to, automatically subscribe to their YouTube channel. It doesn't help them, because I can't watch every single video. Some of them, it's just really, you promote a video, and what they're doing is, if the more you promote, the higher you get on the list. And once you get higher on the list, in theory, people are supposed to watch you, but they don't. All they do is hit promote every single time, and you get into groups, and it just happens all the time. Full screen is not as good as they were. apparently they have lost it, and I am thinking of leaving. So what do you think about it? Let me know in the comments. But it is coming towards the end of this video. Hope you enjoyed it. It's me, Will, signing off, which is Impulse, and I'll catch you all very, very soon. Take care now, folks, and don't forget to check out Tango Echo Alpha. Bye.
No more stories about my parents. No more